Wake your ass up, honey. I'm back. It's your girl, is back. Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you're new, my name is Tanisha. It's nice to meet you. Welcome. Let me adjust the frames, honey, because this one right here, I had a video planned to drop today, but I was like, I gotta talk about this because the tea is paper hot. And I done burnt my lip, honey. It's too much, but let's get into this video. So, I'm not the type of person, this channel, I don't go on here and do a lot of, celebrity gossip and, YouTube celebrity gossip. I don't just be on here talking about people's life and the tea that be dropping. But honey, this one, I gotta talk about it because it directly affects my baby daddy, August Alsina. You hear me? Okay. But yeah, nah, I'm just playing, y'all, because August Alsina, his fan base, they crazy as hell, and I ain't got time to be going through all that, and I ain't got time to be, Yes, if you don't know what the hell going on, come from under that rock, honey. Come on out. Come on out, because it's too much. You hear? It is too much. So, let me give you a quick ass breakdown of what's been going on. So, August Alsina has been popping this past week, being that he has been quiet for so long because he's been sick. Everybody, if you're a fan of August Alsina, you know he's been sick. He went through a lot. He is going through a lot. It's just that he wasn't really saying much on the media, social media, and the internet. He was quiet in them streets. Nobody ain't heard nothing from August, from just like mentions and random shit. So this past week, let's say starting June 21st, August officially started to drop his documentary called State of Emergency, the rise of August Alsina. So like every day on those days he was dropping like the video. He teased a little bit of music in between time. It was like a 5-part series. So he did that. As soon as he dropped that, then he turned around, he dropped some merch. Then he turned around, he dropped a music video to one of the singles that is on the album. And so he was just going, he was popping, he was just like putting out stuff, pushing stuff. So everybody was like, damn, August he's active right now. Ooh. The album is dope. It's a 27-song album. It is amazing. Like, I don't say that about a lot. This album, Product 3, State of Emergency, this album is good, start to finish. I give him his props. Everything is lit. I love it. But anyway, scratch, I had to hype my baby daddy up a little. So, I thought it was done. Nope, August said I ain't finished yet. August did an interview with Angela Yee. If you don't know who Angela Yee is, then you don't know who The Breakfast Club is. So they have a cool relationship. They're like friends, and he's done a couple interviews with her. He's been on The Breakfast Club a couple times or whatever. I didn't think nothing of it. I just was snuggled in my little comforters and had my headphones in, was watching the interview. We were talking about the album, stuff you expected, right? Miss Angela Yee, she decides to bring up the fact that when August, I want to say, was it last year or so? I can't remember the pinpoint date, but whenever he did a remix to Kalani's song, Nunya. If y'all don't know what that is, go look it up. That has some buzz because in the video, like according to the lyrics and like the video was set up like it was a text message, a text conversation. And the part where it got to, you're just an actress putting on a show, and then it had like a meme of Jada's, like in whatever movie she was in, or show of her, and everybody was like, because everybody knew that he was hanging with the Smiths, i.e. Will, Jada, what the kids' names? Willow and Jaden. So everybody's like, oh cool, they took him in because August, he put out there that he doesn't have the best relationship with his mom and some of his family, so they was like, okay, they took him in as like family. So he was hanging with them, but people were starting to see that he would just be taking like pictures with just him and Jada, and so they was like, oh, well, maybe they saw how close he was getting to her. So everybody was just like, huh. It was half of the people that was like, oh, well, August, she's like a mother figure to him because him and his mama ain't cool like that. Or they have a struggling relationship, or they, it's complicated. So she's kind of like a mother figure to him. She's helping him with his life. Then half the other people was like, I don't know about that. I don't know, because it's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? So people have just been like, yeah, but I think the majority just went to, she's a mother figure to him, they family, because that's what it kind of seemed like. But that was the easiest thing to digest. But honey, since that little Kalani piece dropped with the Nunya remix, people was like, skr. Hold up, kids. Say what? People was like kind of side-eyeing him a little bit about it, but then, she didn't say anything about it. The whole Smith side didn't really say anything about it, and I can't remember if it was before or after he did that, when he was on the red table. If y'all don't know what the red table is, that's Jada's thing that she does when it's a red table and they talk. But he was on the red table talking about being addicted to drugs. But I'm starting to think, was it just drugs he was addicted to? Because looking at the interview last night, August is a man of words, and the way he puts stuff, you gotta like, he don't, sometimes he's straightforward with some stuff, sometimes he's not, but the way he said it is like, whoa. Like, he expressed that he was in love with her, and apparently this is what the tea is like on high, and it's like screaming out of the kettle. He had a conversation with Will, and Will gave him his blessing. I'm saying it like that because that's what August said. Gave him his blessing. Blessing? Okay. It's... Whew, but everybody was shooketh on that part. And I had to pause it. In my headphones, I was like, what? But at the same time, I wasn't shocked because I saw, I was kind of like, ever since that whole remix thing came out. But I just was like, whatever, because nobody was really talking about it no more. It was old news. Then this right here dropped, and I'm like, because you notice, after all of that, after he did the remix, then he dropped the little Valentine's Day album about love. And after he dropped that album, he did an interview. And the interviewer that came to his house, or wherever he was living at the time, she did mention something about Jada Pinkett. And then when she said Jada, it's like he kind of tensed up and he got kind of like nervous, like he didn't really want to discuss it or something like that. But he said some things, but it was real vague. So that plus the remix song, I was kind of like, maybe he was dealing with a little Jada. Maybe they had something going on. But I think people took it as he was sneaking around or something like that, because he said in this new interview that ever since he dropped that little suggestion that they was talking, he said that he lost money. People have been side-eyeing him, and it's just been a lot of drama without it. So I guess that's why nobody else said anything about it. But the thing I love about August, the thing I love about Baby Daddy is that I feel like he don't lie. Like, he tells the truth about everything. That's what I feel like. He may lie about some stuff, but I feel like he not gonna fake nothing. You can tell he ain't gonna fake nothing. If you've seen August from the beginning, y'all remember, if y'all are a fan of August Alsina, y'all been following him, do y'all remember that 106 in Park interview with Bow Wow? I forgot that girl name. When it was August was up there and they were talking about his album. They were talking about Testimony coming out. But the girl, she brought up the fact that him and Trey Songz ain't cool, but she was like, can two talented brothers squash the beat? And August was like, so you just gonna go against what I said? You just gonna ask me that shit when I told you not to? Like, he just went off on her. Like, at first everybody thought he was joking, but then they was like, no, he's for real. Like, he's really going off on her. And she was still trying to talk, and he was like, I ain't with it. Like, he was just his authentic self. Like, I told you not to say that, and you just gonna say it. alright, I'm gonna ignore you. Like, everybody thought he had an attitude, but at the same time, I feel like he was being true to like everything. He's gonna speak his mind. That's what I feel like. So that's what I'm saying. This got to be true. This got to be true. And of course, I didn't check the internet for updated info, and it's looking like the Smiths, especially Miss Jada, is kind of denying it. So who do y'all believe? Y'all believe Og? Or do y'all believe Jada Pinkett and Will Smith? I think they denying this whole thing that it's not true, we didn't talk. They don't want that. They don't want that image on them. But everybody was saying they had an open marriage, so if it's open, it's open. You feel me? So I don't know. You see, I gotta keep adjusting these frames. The tea is too much for my glasses, honey. Do you think it's a promotion thing? Like on August end, do you think since everything is coming out, he promote his music like officially, like an album? The little Valentine thing wasn't really like promoting anything. It was like he just threw music out there like as a surprise. But do you think it's just like he did it just to get traction to his stuff? Because he dropped everything. He got the album, he got merchandise, he got, you can buy the CD if you want the CD, he got everything. Like he just got everything. Is just like, is it for traction to come to watch the documentary? Because all of that stuff on YouTube. So if y'all don't know, just go search August Alsina. Go to his profile because it's under him. If not, I'll still link it below if you just don't want to do that. But everything, I suggest, besides the tea, I do suggest watch the documentary. It's very interesting. You learn a lot. I already knew August Alsina went through some stuff, but baby, looking at that documentary, and it's only 5 parts, but looking at it, I understand why he would act the way he used to act and why he acts how he acts now. Like I understand. I understand. Like I'm just like, wow. I'm surprised he didn't do worse. You know, he used to be fighting and stuff, but like from what I've seen, from what the media has seen, and you know, he used to be known to go off, but whoa, that man went through a lot, and he's still going through a lot. It's just, my goodness, it's crazy. But I love that he has grown, and the thing, you can tell that he's learned a lot, and he's willing to learn more. So that's why I love August. He's so out there. He's still kind of, he got that swag about him that everybody loved when he first came out. So everybody's talking about they wish he would go back to where he was. No, let him stay where he at, because I feel like the growth was good for him, and he's in a good place, and he's working towards going, you know, being just the best version of him, and I really like that. So, you know, I just love to see the best of everybody, and I like August Alsina. I love August. August is dope. So I do suggest watch the documentary first, just how he did it. Watch it first, then listen to the album, because it kind of makes sense. Like the album, if you think about the documentary in your head while you're listening to the album, you're like, okay, I like how he did that. I like how he did the documentary first, then the album. So do that. You know, support the boy, because he's baby daddy. You gotta support. If you support me, you gotta support baby daddy. Period. Alright, anyway. But yeah, what y'all think about this? What y'all think about the tea? Have y'all seen all of it? Have you seen the documentary? Have you listened to the full album? I'm gonna listen to it again. I've already listened to the full thing. I didn't even have to skip or nothing. It's so good. But have y'all listened to it? Did y'all see the interview? Y'all need to watch that interview, because but yeah, who do you believe? August? Are you team Og, or are you team Jada? You know what team I'm on. Alright, y'all, leave a comment below, like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so YouTube can get every ring. Let you know when I come across your screen. Alright, y'all, bye.
Self-love is the best love. Motivation, that's the best drug. This world's too complicated.